This is Lola Lee T. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So there is a lot going on, so I decided just to make one big video. This is a long one, but it is actually worth the watch. So like I said, instead of doing like 10 different videos, I just did one. So Blueface showed his new face tattoo. I noticed on Instagram that they are saying that the tattoos are actually logos on his face. So as we can see here, he's got the Telegram, he's got the Walgreens logo, the Major League Baseball logo, the Yves Saint Laurent logo, the Chase Bank logo, the Washington Nationals logo, and then we see he has a new tattoo there. So I'm sure that thousands of people have sent him the interview of Chrisean's new fella. So, this is the guy that's saying he doesn't want any sort of attention. He's a private guy, but yeah, he's doing interviews. So I'm sure people have sent that to him. Like I said, Chrisean made an appearance in it. So Chrisean has currently ran back to church. And her walk with God is being questioned after, wishing bad things on people and cussing like a sailor during her Instagram live. She's throwing up blood signs. She's going in between being a Crip and a Blood. The people are saying she don't know if she's coming or going. I would agree with that. So she was sharing Bible scriptures on her Instagram page and praising God in church. And there's a lot of people giving Chrisean the side eye because her actions are not matching her walk with God. So this new dude is getting love bombed right now. This is what usually happens when Chrisean introduces a new guy. It doesn't matter what kind of background he has, it is defended. And let me just make note that a lot of the love bombing that's happening is being done by the fans, not the supporters. There's a huge difference between fans and supporters. A lot of the love bombing is being done by the fans. The fans just love seeing Chrisean happy, but this guy ain't it, in my opinion. It's the same story, different day. It seems like, we are witnessing the same thing over and over again. But the only difference is this guy is very immature. He's a very immature fella. The interview he did is making him seem mature, but he is not, because mature men, they claim their babies, they take responsibility. When they lay down with a woman and they make a baby, they take responsibility. And if they're not sure if they're the father, they step up and they take that DNA test to make sure that, if they got somebody out there that's theirs, that they are taken care of. So his baby mama is saying that he's not doing that. And she's saying that she's going to be basically taking him to court for child support. And, she wants him to do the DNA test. He's been dodging her. I got the video on my YouTube. I'll link it in my description. And I'm not saying, guys, that Blueface is a prize, but Chrisean Jesus needs his dad. Every child needs their dads, especially boys. Boys need their dads, especially young Black men. Black boys need their dads so much. Okay, guys? So Jaidyn is mad after her booking. She was saying F her baby daddy. So Jaidyn Alexis, she was on Twitter. She has some new tweets here. This one was actually from yesterday though, but it kind of ties into the newer tweets. She says, "Stop trying to make fetch happen." She said, "I said F my baby daddy and the club did the wave." She thinks this is so funny. "They should put me and friend do double remix because I got something for y'all." Blank was saying I was begging for $1,000 but was pressing Lemmy. Hashtag see how God work. In her story post here, she says, "Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday." She says in this tweet, "I want y'all to say something about me. I bleed every time. $500,000, I'll run it with her. I never cared. She only sneak anyway." Wow. So Jaidyn's saying she wants to get in the ring with Chrisean. Now that is something that should be a pay-per-view if that actually happens. Don't believe anything that's too good to be true. There is always a catch. And then she retweeted the tweet about Lemmy. Blank was saying I was begging for 1,000 but was pressing Lemmy. So she really wants people to see that tweet. And then in her story post here, ironically, she sees House of Blues. And she is trolling Chrisean like crazy here. You know, she's definitely trolling Chrisean. Listen to what she says.
House of what? House of no. Bark like you want it. Yeah, bark like you want it. Huh? Bark like you want it. Yeah.
I just got to say, you know, everyone in this circus really has to grow up. They really all got to just grow up, you know, especially because there are children involved. Y'all got to grow up. So Blueface was on live previewing his new song, and it was inspired by his stream with TDG. Just a little backstory on the stream. Blueface called Chrisean a dog and made her bark in order to come in. So now Chrisean is saying she's going to make Blueface bark. You know, she was really upset about that. You know, she said she felt humiliated. She was also saying in her live and in her tweets that he allegedly put hands on her. And I don't condone that type of behavior. If it happened, I say keep your hands to yourself. So it seems that, you know, Blueface was real mad. And, you know, they both do the tit for tat thing, you know, after, you know, whatever it was that Chrisean was planning with Blueface, I think she was planning to get back with him. She thought that was a good idea. I don't know why she would think that. And it didn't work out as she anticipated. So then she ran back to her, you know, young blood fella. And then joining his interview, you know, obviously knowing that Blueface would see it. You know, we've seen these games before. Same show, different pony.
Hey, gang, you hear me? I want you to play a song.
Yeah, play that motherfucker.
Shit, I'm trying to think it. Yeah, play that Honey Dalmatian.
I used to play Honey Dalmatian.
Yeah, play that one. I'll play that one. Play that Honey Dalmatian. I'm gonna hear it first. You know I had to make a song called Honey Dalmatian. They on the paper like I'm catching you and never be as long as you keep on dick chasing. I put your thing on my face, it's all this banging I've been chasing. If you can't do put the game in, get your face. I know you just hit you on, baby, come on with that fake shit. That shit you on, know you just on some that shit. You just on some that shit. I don't fuck with you, I just want to make you straight, bitch. Yeah, I seen that nigga, he was with me, he's straight, bitch. I ain't got no safety, baby. Fuck. I ain't got no safety, baby. Fuck. This girl ain't got no safety, baby. Play with something safe, bitch. I am not no regular, but that street is big trick. She just want an A with a crib and a big bitch. I ain't even trying to take that shit, ain't coming 6'6". There we go, some crazy guy. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. 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 You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatians. Know you had a baby, but you didn't know how to treat it. Now you stuck with that wiener dog, you had to go to retrieve it. I ain't even want your baby mama till you told me meet her. I don't fuck with you to that when you know I'm the being bleeder. Oh, you know you feel bad, now you know your bitch ass. I get ready to lose to you, I was on your bitch ass. What's your bitch on blue, man, she's never going back. What's your bitch on blue, man, she's never going back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatians. What's your bitch on blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatians. What's your bitch on blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatians. What's your bitch on blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatians. What's your bitch on blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatians. Okay, it's gonna do it. Who let the dogs out? Damn, scum. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatians. Stay on the feel like I can't nothing really catch it. You will never find yourself as long as you keep on dick chasing. I put Jaidyn on my face, all this bang it out and chase it. Baby, why you on my dick? You can't even fucking take it.
He loaded up, so you could do some shit too.
Do some shit to it, man. I'm saying, just put the whole beat in order. Cause it's like driving me out. All day. I done made some shit. I ain't gonna say too much. Put the whole beat in order and play it all. Or turn the beat down. Just have to...
Yeah, I'll just turn it down. It's a lot of this.
Dick chasing, I put Jaidyn on my face, it's all this bang that I've been chasing. Baby, why you on my dick if you can't even fucking take it? Baby, playing with the gang is guaranteed to get your face lit. I done need the shit you on, baby, come on with that fake shit. Is that the shit you on, or you just on some today shit? Yeah, or you just on some today shit? I don't fuck with you, I just compliment you straight, bitch. Yeah, I seen that nigga you was with, and he is straight, bitch. This guy ain't got no safety, baby. Fuck. This guy ain't got no safety, baby. Fuck. This guy ain't got no safety, baby. Play with something safe, bitch. I am not no regular pedestrian, it's big trick. She just want a nigga with a crib and a big dick. I think you gon' comment cause that shit ain't coming 6'6". I'm dead over that shit right there. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Yeah. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Yeah. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Yeah. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Yeah. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. You know you had a bad bitch, but you didn't know how to treat it. Now you stuck with that little wiener dog, you had to go and retrieve it. I ain't even want your baby mama till you told me meet it. Why the fuck would you do that when you know I'm the being bleeded? Boy, you know you for the bad, now you mad with your bitch ass. Say the breaking news to you, I was all in your bitch ass. Hey, once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. Hey, once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Once this bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Nigga, yeah. News to you, I was all in your bitch ass. Hey, once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. Hey, once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now for the verses. The first verse, the minute for the verse.
Alright.
So let the hook play them. Yeah. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. First day off the pen, feel like I came back from vacation. You would never find yourself as long as you keep on dick chasing. I put Jaidyn on my face, it's all this bang that I've been chasing. Baby, why you on my dick if you can't even fucking take it? Baby, playing with the gang is guaranteed to get your face lit. I done need the shit you on, baby, come on with that fake shit. Is that the shit you on, or you just on some today shit? Yeah. Oh, you just on some today shit. I don't fuck with you, I just compliment you straight, bitch. Yeah, I seen that nigga you was with, and he is straight, bitch. This guy ain't got no safety, baby. Fuck. This guy ain't got no safety, baby. Fuck. This guy ain't got no safety, baby. Play with something safe, bitch. I am not no regular pedestrian, it's big trick. She just want a nigga with a crib and a big dick. I think you gon' comment cause that shit ain't coming 6'6". I'm dead over that shit right there. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Yeah. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Yeah. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Yeah. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Yeah. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. You know you had a bad bitch, but you didn't know how to treat it. Now you stuck with that little wiener dog, you had to go and retrieve it. I ain't even want your baby mama till you told me meet it. Why the fuck would you do that when you know I'm the being bleeded? Boy, you know you for the bad, now you mad with your bitch ass. Say the breaking news to you, I was all in your bitch ass. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Yeah. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch got blue, man, she's never going back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch got blue, man, she's never going back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, and she's never coming back. Once your bitch go blue, and she's never going back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, and she's never coming back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, and she's never coming back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, and she's never going back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, and she's never going back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. Why you on my dick if you can't even fucking take? Baby, playing with the gang is guaranteed to get your face slapped. Let me the shit you want, baby, come on with that fake shit. Is that the shit you want, or you just on some today shit? Yeah. Or you just on some today shit. I don't fuck with you, I just come to make sure you straight, bitch. Yeah, I seen that nigga you was with, and he is straight, bitch. This Glock ain't got no safety, baby. Fuck. This Glock ain't got no safety, baby. Fuck. This Glock ain't got no safety, baby. Play with something safe, bitch. I am not no regular pedestrian, it's big trick. She just want a nigga with a crib and a big dick. I ain't even gonna cause that shit ain't coming 6'6". There go, that's the right there. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. You know you had a bad bitch, but you didn't know how to treat her. Now you stuck with that little wiener dog, you had to go to retrieve her. I ain't even want your baby mama till you told me meet her. Why the fuck would you do that when you know I'm the being bleeder? Boy, you know you feel the bad, now you mad with your bitch ass. Say the breaking news to you, I was all in your bitch ass. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. Yeah. One more time, man, and then I'm... You come on with that fake shit. Is that the shit you want, or you just on some today shit? Yeah. Or you just on some today shit. I don't fuck with you, I just come to make sure you straight, bitch. Yeah, I seen that nigga you was with, and he is straight, bitch. This Glock ain't got no safety, baby. Fuck. This Glock ain't got no safety, baby. Fuck. This Glock ain't got no safety, baby. Play with something safe, bitch. I am not no regular pedestrian, it's big trick. She just want a nigga with a crib and a big dick. I ain't even gonna count it cause that shit ain't coming 6'6". There go, that's the right there. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. You know you had a bad bitch, but you didn't know how to treat her. Now you stuck with that little wiener dog, you had to go to retrieve her. I ain't even want your baby mama till you told me meet her. Why the fuck would you do that when you know I'm the being bleeder? Boy, you know you feel the bad, now you mad with your bitch ass. Say the breaking news to you, I was all in your bitch ass. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never coming back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Once your bitch go blue, man, she's never going back. You are now logged in with 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, that was just the warm up. You gonna do it to him, brother?
Yeah, I heard.
So you do it to him, brother.
Shit, I don't know if they're ready for that one.
Come on, man.
I don't know if they're ready.
I'm on my late night shit.
It's like that.
It's not that many people in here, so it's perfect. It's perfect.
All right, y'all get the first preview then, man. Shit, we gonna hit a bomb on these niggas, man.
Secret society right here. Look, all 5,000 y'all in this chat. All right. Blueface, baby. Go. Bro. Blueface, baby. Yeah. Okay, man.
Man, all we
Blueface, baby. Yeah, like that. Damn, alright. That ass so fat from the belly like a go, 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 go. Baby, you go, 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 hey. Baby, you go, go. Fresh up off the cane, baby, can I put it in? I already got it and I can't pull it out. Baby, you're so fire, I just had to blow her out. I just want a bitch that I get chips around the house. I'm gonna get you, I'm running from this dick, fucking on the shit, so.
wait.
Go, go, go. Stop playing.
Shit, fly.
Dropping that motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie, my TikTok.
All right, so you guys saw that, heard that. What do y'all think about the song? And this is what he shared to his Instagram stories. You know, he's definitely out on the prowl. He said Journey is his twin because of his hairstyle.
I look like that one black girl on Jimmy Neutron. Fucking with it though. I look like Journey, my daughter. That's my twin now with this hairstyle.
And he also previews the song again.
Fucking with it though. I look like Journey, my daughter. That's my twin now with this hairstyle.
So people are wondering how ATM Angela is. And, you know, she just seems like such a nice lady. You know, I really like Angela. But, you know, a lot of people did tell her that she was getting the jail talk and she didn't want to believe that. And, you know, Karlissa had a hand in that too. You know, I kind of put the blame on to Karlissa here too, because, you know, Karlissa was doing some matchmaking. She wants Blueface with Angela. She wants him with, you know, a nice girl that has a profession, that's settled down, that's, you know, this is the girl she wants him with, but this is not the girl that I think he's going to end up with. You know, he's still young. So Angela, you know, shows here that she's working out. She's eating good. She's showing her height and weight, 5'2", at 151. She got that flat tummy. She's eating some chicken, some pasta here. It looks like she eats good. And it looks like Angela has unfollowed Karlissa. So it sounds like they are having some issues themselves. And, you know, the talk is right now that Chrisean's actions and her movements are not matching up with her walk with Jesus, you know, especially linking up with this fella right here. And she is playing with fire. And I have to agree with that. She is definitely playing with fire. So Chrisean, with some IG posts, we woke up amen. We woke up amen with this one as well. And it's safe to say we are all waking up. We are all waking up. Same tricks, different pony. And the people are tired. The people are exhausted. The people are very, very exhausted. So Karlissa with some IG posts, she didn't take too kindly to Chrisean wishing bad on her son. And I really didn't like that either. That is not a good look. I understand Chrisean's mad. I understand she's hurt. But I think wishing bad on anyone is never good, especially if you are saying that you are walking with God. You know, you don't do that and, you know, say these things. You don't say these things and then post that you're in church. It doesn't make sense. So let's get into some posts on Karlissa's stories. So she says here, when someone really loves you, they don't want to see you blank or caged. They pray God heals your heart and your mind because Christ lives within them. When someone wants to see someone blank, they are of the devil. Luke 10:19, look, I have authority to trample on serpents and scorpions and over all the power and nothing shall by any means hurt you at Blueface. So Karlissa says Blueface, you know, doesn't cry, but that's not true because if y'all remember this video.
No basket. I having fun. I love you. 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 Bro, I can't stop crying. Just wipe my tears for me, bro. Yeah. I can't handle this. Like, this is just so cool. Just me and my son, courtside. I having fun? I'm having so much fun. Yes. I'm having so much fun that I'm crying.
Check it out here for our folks who said dead times. So thank you very much.
I gotta put my hood on, cause like, they couldn't see me crying here, cuz. Wipe my tears, son, bro. Wipe my tears, please. Like, come on, bro. This is the coolest. Crazy. Bro, this is the best day I ever had, bro. You're the coolest kid ever, bro. This is the best day I ever fucking had. God damn. I'm too emotional.
You know, this is before Blueface got locked up. I think he knew he was going to be locked up, and he was spending some time with Javon. Remember, they went to the game, and he was crying, and it was a very, very, very emotional moment, especially looking back after he was locked up, you know. And this is video right here is why I really feel that Chrisean Jesus needs his dad in his life. Blueface is a great dad. He is a great dad, and I think that Chrisean Jesus needs to have some of what Javon is getting right here. He needs that in his life. And, you know, sometimes women, they will get mad at their men, and they will use their children as pawns to, you know, get back at their men. Chrisean Jesus's relationship with his dad has nothing to do with Chrisean's relationship with Blueface. She doesn't have to be a part of that. If she wants the visits to be supervised, get the visits supervised, drop them off with the person you want supervising the visits, and leave. But still allow him to see his child. And then have some stipulations like, you know, you don't want him on live, you don't want him filmed, whatever it is that you choose to do, you know. That can be worked out. But anyway, Karlissa was denying allegations that he was depressed, that while he was in jail, and, you know, they were saying he cried in jail. She's saying he never cries. She defends him calling Chrisean a golden retriever, says that he's a comedian. She explained why Blueface got the face tats, you know, saying that he wants to be ugly. And I guess that's the kind of guy that Karlissa liked. And I guess Blueface saw that. So it seems like, you know, Blueface got some mama issues there. We kind of all know that. You know, so she was basically saying that she inspired the new look that we're seeing here with Blueface. Okay. She says, if you love someone, you should never wish bad on them. And I agree with that 100%. You don't do that. I believe in the power of words. The words Chrisean said were very powerful. And don't get me wrong. And the words that Karlissa says online too are very, very powerful. So she needs to watch her words as well. And so does Chrisean. Okay, so this is Karlissa's live.
Okay, so I'm out in the garden and I'm cleaning and I'm talking to the Lord and I'm like, what is all this? And I want you guys to learn a little bit today, okay? When somebody says that they love you, anybody, your mama, your daddy, they know what, you know, it is, but they never speak it out of their mouth to try to cage you, to wish ill will on you. When somebody loves you, that's not love. Okay, I want you guys to learn. This is Love 101 today. It's not just for my son, this for your son. Because you know how it go. Your son gonna get one too because you played with my son. And you played with me. That's just how the nature of it, that's how it go. But anyway, when somebody loves you, they don't wish anything bad on you. They do like I do. I've never wished bad on a man before, and I've been dogged by at least 3. You feel me? I done been hurt by at least 3. We all been hurt by at least 3. But what you want to do is, you want to do like I do and boss up. Raise your kids by yourself if you have to. Get them full ride scholarships if you have to. So them other kids that them men go out and make have to call you and ask for help. You see what I'm saying? The men that have hurt me have called and said, Can you talk to this coach for my son? Or can you do this? Or can you talk to this person? That's how you're supposed to get them back. And then you get a motherfucker back by having them have to come back and eat off your table. And you better feed them. You better feed them so that your table could continue to grow. You don't sit there and try to cage your man so nobody else can't have him. God got a man out there for you, sis. He got a man out there that's gonna stand so tough behind you that when you do make it, that other motherfucker gonna wish he had did you like this new one doing me. You see what I'm saying? So don't wish bad on your partner. Don't even try to hurt them when you crying and they're hurt and your feelings is hurt and you already knew that motherfucker didn't want you in the first place. Don't cry. Every time somebody do you dirty, you got stocks in God's bank. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. When somebody do you dirty, God may not even get them back because they were scheduled to do you dirty. You hear me, John? There's people out there scheduled to test you, to get you in right order. They out there, they everywhere. They at work today. They woke up before you and they gonna go to sleep after you. They got a job to do. Okay? The devil's kids called up God and said, hey, look at here, partner. I want that right there. He got out of jail and he think he all that. That's when God supposed to say, test that right there. Find out if he gonna cry. Y'all lying in jail. You know why we know you lying? Because Blueface don't own tears. His mama know he don't got no tears in there. The ducks don't date. He don't got ducks. He don't cry.
Bro, I can't stop crying. Just wipe my tears for me, bro. Yeah. I can't handle this. Like, this is just so cool. I'm just near my son, court side. Having fun? I'm having so much fun. Yes. I'm having so much fun that I'm crying.
Check it out here for our folks and times. One of our government pop. So the people are necessary.
I gotta put my hood on, cause like, they couldn't see me crying here, Wipe my tears, bro. Wipe my tears, please. Like, come on, bro. This is the coolest. You're crazy. Bro, this is the best day I ever had, bro. You're the coolest kid ever, bro. This is the best day I ever fucking had. God damn. I'm too emotional.
I thought they said he cried, because have you ever seen Blueface cry? No. You know why? Because he trained himself not to cry when his brother went to jail, when his dog died, and when his dad didn't pick him up on time. He trained himself not to cry. You know what that man believes? Whatever a man's portion is a man's portion from God. Y'all better stop playing with people that was baptized when they was 12, not when they 30. Stop playing with people who know their rights on this earth. They know their rights. He knew when he got out, if he did right by her and did right by that child and tried to do right, and she flexed up, God was still gonna bless him, because I did what God said do. If it don't go right, I got you, partner. Y'all better know when you're playing with the wrong people. We ain't scared to go on with God. Why? You us with the wrong. You fucker who don't know God about death. When we know where we going. Why we gonna be scared to? They didn't clone Blue. I already checked his DNA. Okay? I know they didn't clone that nigga. You just don't know him. And you have to know him to understand, like, he got it from me. Y'all see how I just did that whole sermon? Somebody from church gonna come up here mad, but somebody with a spirit that needed to hear from the other side of the fence heard me. Okay? Somebody that needed to hear heard me. But some people from church gonna be like, You know, you were supposed to go in there and say, "Our Father, which art in heaven." No, I'm supposed to say it how I say it. Okay? Hello? Thank you. I see some amens in there. I'm going to keep on talking as long as I see them walking, okay? Jonathan ain't cried in no jail. I'm sorry. He believed whatever happened to him is what God designed. He know the whole book of Job, okay? He ain't fixing to cry. Even if you beat his ass and beat it again, he ain't gonna cry, okay? He gonna laugh. He gonna laugh if he get up from that ass, and I promise you he gonna laugh. Because you know what? You guys keep thinking he should talk how you talk, and his jokes and his and the stuff that he say is harsh, because even like his golden retriever thing, he's a comedian by nature. Okay? He's a comedian by nature. Now his daddy might cry, but he ain't gonna cry. I ain't seen John cry since he was about 9 years old. I know he don't cry. I don't care if Dre put him in a corner and give it to him all day, and then Callie come and finish him off. He ain't gonna cry. He ain't gonna cry. So that's a lie. You lied. That's the first lie. Now he might didn't wash his ass for his face. That might be true. When he ain't got no money, that ain't washing his face. And I don't care if he get mad. He said you can say what you want to say. Didn't he say that when he was in jail? Because now you out, I can't say what I want to say. He might ain't gonna wash his face if he ain't got no money, y'all. He might be in depression if he ain't got $1 in his pocket. He was born like that. It don't got nothing to do with me. It might be his father. On the show, what did he say on the show, y'all? He said on the show, when his best moments in life was when his dad came over. Now his dad was homeless at the time and spent the night with us. I ain't throwing you under the bus, John. I'm just talking about your hard time. Don't take it personal. He said his best times in life. Go watch the show if you really want to know who Blue is. If you really want to know who we are. He said his best times in life is when I let his daddy come over and get in his bed, and he had a pocket full of money. They played me. Them told me he got a pocket full of money, lying and saying he homeless. He saving up rent money, sleeping in your bed. Okay, they used me, they played me, they got me. That's okay though. That's what family for. There's a new episode out. It's loading right now on my laptop, baby. It'll be up in about 14 minutes. You got about 14 minutes to go get your subscription. Because after that, you know I'm going to raise the price up one more $5. Because you know what I'm saying? We don't know when it's going to be this good again, honey. And that shit was good, okay? I was tuned in like I wasn't even directing, producing, nothing. I just was tuned in like color purple. I said, ooh, oh. She finna set your son up. There's no such thing as set your son up, okay? There's no such thing. I got 2 armed guards at the door, and you don't want to get hit with what they got. That's all I'm going to say about that. And they ain't leaving, okay? On 6 side, they not leaving. So go on over there and get what your mama told you not to get, okay? That's what you do about that, okay? What else we got? I don't play about my kids. They right up in there. They might be taking a nap, but they gonna hear your ass coming. I promise you that. And ain't gonna be no call the police. Ain't gonna be none of that okay? You don't think your son is doing is wrong. I think my son got out with the greatest intentions on trying to bridge all the gaps, just like God told him to do. Go check on your kids. Go take care of your son. If this one is down and the other ones is okay, what do the Bible say? Go check on the one that's down. He did that. He talked me into that. I sat through that, right? I said, but Jonathan, the only thing that I'm going to tell you is I don't want nobody touching me because they say they doing that voodoo shit. I don't know nobody that do voodoo, so I don't want to even be doing no extra prayers to get nothing off of me. I'm not doing that. That's your that's your business. Don't touch me and don't touch Journey. That's all I said, y'all. I'm not about to be rebuking all day and decreeing and declaring and putting myself under no extra special oil and water and doing everything just because he went and got some weird shit that I told him not to do. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm your mama, not your goddamn. Oh no, your daddy can do it though if he want to get some of that on him. But I'm not doing it. Just like the day we got into it, I'm not doing that. I love you, son. I got other kids and other family that need me. I'm not about to be around here halfway lopsided because you running around with the goddamn voodoo doll. No, ma'am. No, sir. Ain't no hey, no how. Now, I did what he said. I was there. I supported. I had all my best security in place. I had all the shit. Thank God. And we walked. It was a good day. Now, if you couldn't convince her to let your son stay so that your other kids could come over, you was supposed to go to war. You was supposed to switch up. Now, if she finna hog the house so the other kids can't come and enjoy you, and only one baby can enjoy you after 72 hours, you was supposed to boss up. What you talking about? You ain't gonna let nobody sit in your house with other kids. And for y'all that think that was cool, I can't wait for nobody to pick your kids up. I can't wait for it. What the fuck is you talking about? You gonna sit here holding cop block for 3 days? On my mama? On my kids? On my son that's 8 years old? Fuck out of here with that bull. Ain't nobody so church that they done, okay? It's time for you to go. Don't let the dough hit you where the back split you, however. But no, ma'am. Now, if I done plea bargain, I let you kiss on my back, I done let you rub up my ass, I done let you get on my live, I done gave you everything you asked for. You can't go home so my other kids could come and we can all sit here and marinate on each other? Then y'all running around here, oh, it's Blue. Well, then what happened to Bino? She wished him, she almost got beat. Didn't she just tell the whole people that Bino should be in jail too? He robbed the liquor store or did this or did that? What did Bino do? Bino too? Oh, come on. And then it's a coincidence that the young boy get pulled over while he with her. Y'all better stop playing with me. And y'all all need to go pray, because I'm going to tell the Lord that all of y'all played with her when y'all could have helped her. All of y'all could have told her, hey, look, check this out. So you and Blue could stay cool. You should leave for a little bit so his other kids could come see him too. You know what I'm saying? But no, y'all was over there laughing and shit. Jaidyn and Javon ain't gonna get no time with their daddy. Oh yeah, we gonna piss Jaidyn off so he don't never get to see them other kids. Y'all some trifling ass. Your mama don't want you, your daddy don't, and you ain't gonna never have no husband because ain't no goodness in you to give to nobody else. Y'all sitting up here laughing and shit. I've been watching all of y'all, and then I go on your page and look at your little dusty, crusty kids and your dusty, crusty. I've been watching y'all. I be looking. But anyway, enough about that. Yes, Journey is doing her big one. Journey is the star, okay? Journey is the star of 6 because nobody told her lights, camera, action. She just jumped on that mug and did her thing, honey. That was all natural. I've been coaching her on acting, but I did not coach her at all on that meeting with her father because that is completely her personality. So y'all can pretty much see what we got going on here. It's in my DNA, okay? These blessings belong to us. We didn't steal them from anyone. These are the blessings that we have prayed for since my kids came out my behind. Since they blocked me from being able to go on auditions. Y'all do know that I was invited on the baby boy audition and I could have been a whole Taraji. But the babysitter didn't show up. I had to walk out right before my turn came. Do y'all know what that cry is to God when you right there at the door and the babysitter called like, oh, I have an emergency. I need you to do X, Y, and Z. Or they done your daughter in the eye with a BB to come take her to the hospital. Y'all don't know what that was like to be at the auditions invited by the people. Because I know the people of the people. I'm at the door like, oh my God. 5 more minutes I would have been out with my audition before I got the call. It was my turn next. Okay? But shout out to Taraji. God's timing, hey, whatever they got for you, I wouldn't change it for the world. I had to walk out and take care of my kids. And I did that. And I did. I cried all the way like, God, you keep setting all these auditions up for me, but every time something is ready to jump off, I gotta go home. And then I realized when it was over, I said, you know what, I quit. When Dre turned 13 and people started trying to get him to bang, giving him... Jay is a good person. Dre's supposed to be a preacher, so you know they was coming for him heavy regardless. Already the devil, remember the devil woke up this morning, he already knows God's plans, right? He think he know. Girl, I knew it was time to quit, and I moved far from LA. I took Dre and tried to get him together, but you know, they go back to their hood. They hood is they people. They go back to their hood, and that's what it is. You got to be strong enough to say, you know what? I don't need that. My mama and my daddy is right here, and they love me. I don't need this okay? Girl, that's what happened, child. She said, oh, so that's what happened, girl, because come on now. You see my pictures. You see my headshots. You know exactly what the fuck happened. Ooh, child, this is some good coffee. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go because that's all I have for y'all this morning. Just know that when somebody loves you, even when you get on their nerves, even when you can't, people have done me so dirty. I'm talking about dirty. And it has never clicked in my mind to want to see them down or see them hurt or see them in jail or see them any place other than the away from me. You feel me? And that's when you know God lives inside of you. Because you should want your enemies to do well. Those are the ones that gotta feed you. You know what I'm saying? He said your enemies gonna build your table. Or something like that. So why would you want them to be locked up if they can help build your table? That means that God does not live in you. God only lives in places where there's light. Even if you know somebody even if you get a vision, you supposed to give somebody a private warning. Don't go that way, don't do that. But you're not supposed to sit there and gloat like he finna do it for you. Why would God kill someone for someone else? I need y'all to start opening y'all minds because you're going to fuck around and Jesus going to come and you're going to be tricked by the devil. That's impossible. That's blasphemy. That's against God's word. Okay? God never told them when you don't go put the oil on your door, I'm out to kill everybody. That's his business to do. He just told you to go put the door to protect your house. He ain't finna tell you what he get ready to do to your enemies. That's his business. You might around and tell somebody. I don't know what y'all be reading, but y'all be letting people just lead y'all astray, and that's scary to me. It's really scary to me. And y'all be believing in that shit. Her ex, because I said, he was getting on my nerves. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. I need y'all to do better as a people. Y'all is some really... But anyway, enough about that. When I see something and a lot of people believe in some bull, I have to make sure that y'all hear. Because I make sure my kids is here, and I don't want to be responsible for making sure that y'all here. Okay? Your enemies do not have authority over you unless you give it to them. Okay? No one on this earth has authority over you but God. Okay? Teach that to your children. I'm teaching it to my children and their children, and that's just what it is. She funny as hell. I promise you, my house is full of comedians. If you didn't find Callie funny, if you didn't find Dre funny, and if you didn't find Blue funny, you ain't gonna never find me funny because that's how they grew up. Okay? You piss on yourself in this house, I'ma hang that laundry talking shit. And they ain't gonna never be embarrassed. So stop trying to convince Jonathan that, his face is full of tattoos. It's so embarrassing. You know what Jonathan hates more than anything? That y'all value his looks and not his character. Jonathan always wanted to be the ugly playground, y'all. He wanted to be the biggest, blackest playground. He hates when people say, oh, you're so fine, you're so handsome. He want to be the ugly playground. You know why? Because when he was growing up, that's what I liked. Y'all know big wrong. Yeah, that's what he wants to be. His daddy wanted to be black. He want to be black. His daddy is grateful that he got a black son. He even told me thank you. His daddy said thank you. He came and found my ghetto big black ass. Wanted to have a son by, okay? Once he got his son, he was here. They use us. I'm telling you, they use us. Y'all don't know what y'all got up in them wombs. Y'all got them Kunta Kinte ass there. Everybody want one of these. Y'all just giving them out. She don't know what to do. She just giving them out. Girl, you know what's up in your womb? Even a white man want what's in your womb. You better start cherishing them kids. Girl, you better start cherishing them kids. You better be obsessed with them. Start treating your womb like you know what it is. That's the Kunta Kinte. Everybody want a Kunta Kinte. He went in there and tried to make his face black as he could possibly make it. In there looking around at all the dark-skinned, strong Kunta Kintes. My son went in there and said, when I get out, I'm going to be that. Big, black, and ugly. Anyway, y'all have a good day. I got my grandson over here waiting for some pancakes, and I'm finna get my grandson together, okay? It's me and Carter today. We having our own little grandson day, just me and him and no other grandkids and none of my kids. So I'm finna cook for him because I'm finna have a full house, okay? I gotta go pour into him and make sure he know that he black enough, he's strong enough, and he is a Kunta Kinte. Or a Kunta Kinte, whichever way you say it. Y'all meet my strong baby. Come show him your strength. Yeah, what's up? Just sitting in the house with a football all day. Tell him who Kunta Kinte is.
Strong black slave.
A strong black slave. You stronger than Kunta Kinte. You hear me? Yeah. All right, bye.
All right, so we heard what Karlissa had to say. What do you guys think about what she had to say? And the Blueface tweeted, he says, I know I'm offering something unbelievable. Don't seem real, huh? You gonna make me a star and don't want me to sign nothing, not even an NDA? Nope. Like I said, when you decide you want to go, I won't ask no questions. Wow, that does sound like an unbelievable deal. That's amazing. And he was saying in his other tweet, he wants to be used. So, I mean, who is going to go for this deal? Let me know if you guys are going to hit him up. I would think that he would be, trying to help, one of his side blues, but I guess we shall see. All right. So as for Chrisean, we know how this goes. She'll probably be back at Blueface house by next week. If she does end up pregnant, we're all going to be questioning who the father of the baby is. People are going to be saying, is it the young fellas or Blueface? I really hope that's not the case, because like I've said, I really don't think that, this guy is good for her. I hope this ends quickly. Like I said, we know how this goes. Chrisean lets these men use her for clout. And then when there's a fallout, then she comes online and tells us they used her for clout. But like I said, you all know how this goes. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.